Well, hello everyone. This is Jeremy North, Chief Investment Advisor from 360 IRA with your educational and economic update for October. Well, I hope this video finds you very safe and healthy. In this month's video, I'll discuss major headlines that influence markets in September. I'll also provide insight into what these developments could mean for investors going forward. Please stay tuned at the end of this video for the always exciting required disclosure statement. Well, as the fall season and voting gets into full swing, all major markets except Japan finished in the negative territory for September. Some of the reasons point to uncertain stimulus deal, in addition to potential COVID resurgences, and of course, the upcoming US presidential election. However, September is typically a tough month for stocks, and this past month continued that tradition as the large tech stocks have been leading the market up all year. They came under pressure, with a few of them losing double digits from their early September highs to making their September lows. And that drove the major US stock market indexes down for the first time since March. While the NASDAQ has trounced the other indices for most of the year, the tech-heavy index lost approximately 4.9% September, while the S&P 500 was down about 4%. The Dow Jones lost approximately 2.3%. Fixed income markets were largely flat in September, and the Barclays Aggregate Bond Index was down about 0.1%. September also brought up fear of a new tech bubble as valuations of some NASDAQ stocks soared to hit their 2000 tech bubble valuation highs. While the United States has regained they've regained about half of the jobs lost during the beginning of the pandemic, a few of the groups appear to have recovered much more slowly. And in some cases, certain demographics, certain groups have not recovered at all. Also recently, we've seen many major airlines announce layoffs of tens of thousands of employees. Also, companies like Disney, Royal Dutch Shell, and others have announced large layoffs. This all comes as the stimulus for many Americans has also ended. Most likely, many of these laid off and furloughed employees will see their job cuts become permanent as the length of the pandemic stretches out. Beth Ann Bovino, the chief U.S. economist at S&P Global, wrote in a jobs report last week, one reason for temporary job losses becoming permanent is the length of the pandemic. The longer it runs, the higher the chances of business failures. On top of that, it states if local governments, which are some of the country's largest employers, don't get budget relief from the federal government, there will likely be more pressure to cut these positions rather than just furlough the employees. So with all that said, we anticipate the possibility of higher volatility this month, but want to keep in mind that your long-term investment strategy is more important than these potential short-term swings. As it was last month, the concern remains that with the economic hardships caused by the virus, markets are at levels that require caution. Investors would be wise to have a plan for this potential increased volatility. At 360 IRA, we are aware of the risks and often suggest lower volatility strategies as well as alternative higher yielding investments that can provide some capital preservation and more peace of mind. We try to take the big picture approach so that your retirement goes as smoothly as possible from an economic viewpoint. As we look ahead, we will continue to examine how economic trends, COVID-19, and of course the upcoming election may affect each client's financial life. If you have questions about how the recent economic report could impact your long-term goals, I am here to talk. We are here to talk. This is Jeremy North with 360 IRA signing off for the month of October 2020. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 636-896-4052. We are happy to talk. With all that being said, here's the disclosure I am required to read. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision involving Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. No investment strategy can guarantee a profit or protect against loss in periods of declining markets. The indices mentioned are unmanaged and cannot be invested into directly. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.